Hey everybody, Doc Hansen here with another Good Time Guitar. I've got kind of a special video here. If you looked at some of my other videos, you know what a fan I am of Guild guitars. I probably had a couple dozen of them over the years. And if you don't know the Guild story, they've been owned by a lot of different people. They've manufactured in a number of different places. And I've had guitars from pretty much every place that they've manufactured guitars over the years. Well, probably 5, 6 years ago, I bought my first Guild that was made in the New Hartford, Connecticut factory. This was when Fender owned Guild, and then they bought Ovation, and they moved all of the Guild manufacturing to the Ovation factory in New Hartford, Connecticut. Since buying that first one, I have always been on the lookout for New Hartford, Connecticut made Guilds because, in my opinion, they are some of the best that Guild has ever done. The quality of craftsmanship is top notch. The tones are just wonderful. They tend to be fairly light builds, some of the lightest built Guilds that I've ever owned. Today we're going to look at a specific one, but I just want to show you a couple of the other New Hampshire or New Hartford Guilds that I have here. This is a D40 built in 2010 in New Hartford, Connecticut. Hi Vanna, go on now, I'm doing a video. This is my main gigging guitar, acoustic guitar with my band. Just wonderful, wonderful instrument. Just love it. That one I'll be holding on to for a long time. Then over here is let me get that out of there, is a New Hartford built F20. Just a wonderful short scale. One of the nice things about these New Hartford, Connecticut built Guilds is they all have 1 3/4 inch nuts, which I tend to prefer. A little easier to get in there with these old hands. So this is an F20, spruce, mahogany back and sides, just like the D40 is spruce, mahogany back and sides, Sitka spruce. Now, one of the other nice things about these New Hartford made Guilds is that well, you could get the traditionals that had a red spruce or Anorak spruce tops. The standards, which all of these are, have Sitka spruce tops, but they use red spruce for the bracing. And so they say it makes the soundboard a little bit crisper, a little better under attack, that kind of thing. So the Guild I want to talk about today is this F30R. So it's an F30 size, which would be maybe an OM size, auditorium size. Now, the normal F30 had spruce with mahogany. This is an F30R, which means it has Indian rosewood back and sides. Just a beautiful guitar. A couple other things that are really nice about the Hartford made Guilds. The appointments on these are just top notch. All of the logos on the headstock are inlaid with mother and pearl. On the backs, they all have a nice center strip coming down the back. Just some nice touches to make them a little special, I would say. And this is a beautiful guitar. As I mentioned, Sitka spruce top, red spruce bracing inside. This is normal 25.5 inch scale. Again, 1 3/4 inch nut. Now, when I got this guitar, I was, of course, impressed by the build quality and the wood on here. And I have to say I was a little underwhelmed by the tone. And of course, once I took off the strings that I got with it and put on my go-tos, John Purse 8020 light gauge, boy, it just started to sing. Just beautiful tone. What you would expect with rosewood back and sides. Just a lovely guitar. smaller body, it can really belt it out. I mean, it's a great strummer, great finger picker, a really versatile guitar. A couple things about this guitar. Overall, it's in really good shape. I rated it very good. However, there were 2 sound hole cracks here at the fretboard extension. It was repaired. Somebody put a cleat in here. I've got a photo of that up on the reverb listing. So it's stable. It certainly wasn't something for like the net block moving or anything like that. The fretboard angle is perfect. Comes above the bridge where you put a straight edge on there. This has a K&K Pure Mini pickup in there, which is my go-to pickup for guitars that I have. Now it's a passive pickup, so you're going to need to have a preamp of some kind going into your amplification, but that's pretty typical. But I love the K&Ks. They're really easy to modify with a good preamp. Other than that, I cleaned the fretboard up. I leveled and polished the frets, so the fretboard is in, and I oiled the fretboard itself. It's in great shape. Truss rod works great. I didn't do any adjustments on the truss rod. It's got just a little bit of relief in there, probably more relief than I would have if I was in the guitar, if I was going to keep it and play it. But I know most people like a little bit of relief in their neck. Beautiful rosewood veneer on the headstock there. Just a totally first-class quality guitar. So, comes with the original case, which is in very good condition as well. So there you go, a 2011 Guild F30R Standard, built in New Haven, Connecticut. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, take care. Bye-bye.